Hey everybody, Aaron here. Welcome to Exercise 101. Today we're going to talk about HIIT versus LISS. HIIT, which is high intensity interval training, versus LISS, which is low intensity steady state training. We're just going to really quickly talk about the two and the benefits of the two. We're going to talk about LISS first. LISS is really anything. It's long, it's steady. Let's say you're training for a half marathon, a marathon, maybe it's a 5K, a 10K. It's a interval of cardiovascular activity that is going to be, like if you're running, it's going to be slow, steady. If you're running a half marathon, you're going to stay at the same pace for 13 miles. So your training would be low intensity because you have to be able to maintain that speed for the duration of the race. Whereas high intensity interval training is 15 to 20 minutes of high intensity exercise that will result in more fat burn. Now, it will result in less calories burned. On HIIT, you will have, during that HIIT workout, you will have less calories burned than on your low intensity steady state workout. So the question always is, well, which is most beneficial? Both are very beneficial, but we first have to understand kind of what our goals are. If our goal is training for an endurance event, whether it's running, cycling, rowing, whatever that event is, then LISS would be our chosen method of cardiovascular training. If our goal is to reduce fat, maintain muscle, then HIIT is the way we want to go. HIIT is, I talked about earlier that you burn less calories in that 15 to 20 minutes than you would an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours on your LISS. So your high intensity interval exercise, you're doing for 15 to 20 minutes. Let's say you burn 200 calories during that time, that 15 to 20 minutes. The benefit of HIIT is over the next 24 to 48 hours, you're gonna burn calories at a higher rate per hour than you normally do. So that's different from LISS, because during LISS in that 2 to 3 hours, you're going to burn way more than 200 calories that you would at this 15 to 20 minutes. But your caloric expenditure is only going to be elevated for a few hours after the LISS workout. So after you get done training for that half marathon, that endurance bike race, that rowing, whatever that is, after a couple hours, your caloric expenditure that was heightened is now going to go back to its normal level. Whereas in 24 to 48 hours, your caloric expenditure is going to be elevated using your HIIT. So what does that mean? That means over a 24 to 48 hour period, you're going to burn more calories after investing 15 to 20 minutes in HIIT than you will the 1, 2, 3, 4 hours you did during LISS. So each have their very important place in a training program. It's up to you to decide what goals you are looking for to get out of your cardiovascular training session. HIIT can also very much include weights along with cardio. Sometimes cardio machines. Sometimes it may not even include cardio machines to be in a HIIT state. So just look at both those, find out what your goals are, and use each one accordingly. Both can have an impact on the same training program. You just may, a couple times during the week, may choose to utilize HIIT. A couple times during the week, you may choose to utilize LISS. So I encourage you to incorporate those into your training program as you see fit, and to reach those goals that you have in your exercise program. Thanks for joining for Exercise 101, and we'll see you next time for Exercise 101.